Welcome in. Welcome to Paradise Island in the Bahamas, and we are at the Atlantis Harborside Resort. Welcome in. Do you have notifications on? No? Okay. Hello everybody. Hi Fabrice, bonjour. Comment ça va? Hope you're doing well. So right here we have the pool over here at the Harborside. Hi Vicki Gillespie, how are you? Welcome in, Lamont Gray. Nice to see you. Out in the distance is the harbor. Hi Karen Sanders. Hello. Dippity doo dah. Good morning. Hope your travels have been good, Doug. I was in your stream, driving stream yesterday. Hello, it's me. Welcome in. Good to see everyone. Hi, Ron. Ron, you don't have to come over here. I don't want you chatting.
Well, I just had to get into
the stream. Hi,
So.
Regina. It's okay. Good morning, Kelsey Elizabeth. Good morning from the Harborside at Atlantis. We are at a, I want to use the old-fashioned name. They have more fancier names for it, but it's basically a timeshare resort here, over here at the Atlantis that Ron and I bought pre-construction and we've owned for years. Hi, Stacy Schroeder. How are you? Welcome in. Hi, Rob Law. How are you? Happy June 1st, everyone. Yeah, it's the end of the month, June 1st. Oh my gosh, time is just flying. It's really going quickly. So right over here, you can kind of see, this is the harbor over here. This is where the cruise ships come in to dock. And they're over there in the distance. We'll see them a little bit later. This is the resort. We're going to just take a stroll here through the Harborside Resort and show you some things about it. They have a restaurant you can see over there in the distance. It has the blue roof, and they call that Sunset Point because from there are beautiful sunsets. And if you're staying anywhere at the Atlantis, you can come there and eat. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Welcome in, Jordan, Epcot Forever. How are you? Jordan was with my son Michael last night. They had a good time. Hi, Joey DeLuca.
I'm surprised Jordan's up already.
I think Jordan might be working today, Ron.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Regina's headed to, or is already at their high school's graduation that she helps out at the school, subs for. So, thanks for just popping in, Regina. Guys, hit that like button
still in high school?
On your way in. No, Regina's not in high school. I thought
something was up.
Ron, come on. All right, here we go. Gonna just take a little walk back here. And they have a kids area here too for the pool. That's really nice. Hi, John DeLong. Welcome in. Good to see you. You can see like over here is a zero entry, and that's nice for older people like Ron. Hi, Sandy Myers. I'm just kidding.
There's a back there.
He actually, and there's like stairs here. You can get in the pool from all different areas, but this is nice for the kids. They have these little buckets that dump out. And
that's new. They took
the old one out. Yeah, that does look new. And they have big restrooms behind there in the yellow building. Changing rooms, restrooms. Sometimes you can't get in you get here early, sometimes in the morning on your flights, and you can't check into your villa until like after 3 usually. They also have life jackets here for the children, and lots of seating. They've got ping pong table, and they have a fitness center over here in this building here, along with the place where you get your towels. Hi, Paul Engel. How are you? Welcome in. Here's a map of the total complex of the Atlantis. You can see, hi Kelly Medaglia. You can see how massive of a complex this is, the entire Atlantis. And
this is probably one of the nicest beaches in the world.
Ron says that's one of the nicest beaches in the world. Now, where are we at, Ron? We are right here where it says you are here. Hi, Mark Davis. How are you? So we're at the Harborside Resort, and you can rent over here. They're villas. Like, we have 2 villas with a lockout in between, so like you can have 2 families there. You can lock the door if you want. Usually my Michael comes down and stays on one side with friends, and then we'll stay on the other. When the kids were little, we used to rent out the other side, and it basically paid like our maintenance fee and our plane tickets, huh, Ron, when we did that.
And here's where I walked with the sharks right there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Do they have a Poseidon carrier character? No, Rob, but they do have the dig, and there's like Poseidon, not a character that walks around. He's asking.
No. They have mermaids, though.
Hi, Main Street Nick.
The boys wanted to
say hi to Dad here. Say hi to Dad.
Hey,
there he is. Let me hold the camera and let me say hi to her, Nick, and chat. Hi, Nikki. Good to see you. We miss you. Wish you were here with us. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new to my channel, you're ninja watching, my name's Jennifer Caruso. I live stream and vlog Disney, cruising, travel, and adventure. This is one of our adventures today over here on Paradise Island at the Harborside and the Atlantis. We're going to show you the cruise docks, we're going to show you the Marina Village, and a little bit of Atlantis today. So stay tuned, come with us, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring that notification bell.
They have a mermaid adventure for the little kids and that, and both Nick, Mike, Josh, and all them wanted to join, and they say no, it's for 12 and under.
They do have a mermaid adventure, they do. There's my son, Main Street Nick, guys. Check out Main Street Nick. Jordan, Epcot Forever's in the stream. Jordan has a channel. He live streams from the Disney parks. He particularly likes Epcot. This is Shade Run. This is Shade. Ron's telling me, look, he's starting to boss me around already. He's telling me where to walk. But he doesn't know. He doesn't know. You don't know streaming, Ron. You have to stay in the shade a little. Hi, Sarah Dash. Welcome in. Wendy B. Wendy B, you've been modding all morning, Wendy B, for Jeff. Now, you go and get some breakfast and take it easy, Wendy. You don't need to be here. We're okay. But I appreciate you, Wendy. Wendy likes the yachts, though. She might be here for the yachts. Hi, Richard Scott. How are you? Yeah, I have to get in the sun over here because there's a little bridge. Ron's got some wild clothes on today. He doesn't match. I didn't.
Well, this morning
I didn't look at him.
She made me change my kid to this shirt.
Well, he had that shirt. He just bought it.
She was streaming. She went in a coma and couldn't tell me I didn't match.
Why do I have to tell you what to wear? You know what Ron's kid rocks. Wendy likes it. Wendy likes it.
I know exactly what to wear. I didn't know the matching part.
Oh, okay. You want to be here, Wendy.
If I have kids, if everybody had kids, all the outfits were kids, that would eliminate matching.
That's true. That's very true, Ron. So here's like a little bridge.
Goes under the
Goes under over to the And this is the building we own, and there's, I believe, 7 buildings here in the harbor side. If we look back this way, you can kind of see where we came from. And some of them are 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedrooms. There's lockout units. So there's different websites too. I used to rent my unit out on a site called redweek.com, just redweek.com. And that's where I used to rent mine. So you can rent units on there if you'd like to stay here. And you get the full privileges when you stay here of the Atlantis. You get your wristbands. You can enjoy all the pools over there, the water slides, and everything that they have over there. Ron looks good.
There we go.
Always. So do you, Jennifer. That's Vicky Polly. Look, Vicky says.
Thanks, Vicky.
He says thanks. Ron, let's go in and show the lobby. Yeah, we'll show the lobby. In here, there's a little store. Oh my gosh, we have to look for my cold medicine, my Jamaican cold medicine. I never get a cold, but I always like to have this on hand just in case somebody gets it. It's the best cold medicine ever. And so here they have this little sundry store right here. And here are the wonderful guest service people here at the Harborside at Atlantis. And I'm just going to take you in here for a second. You can see they've got all kind of things. They've got rum cakes. These are the best rum cakes here. These are the best brand, I think, is the Bacardi brand. Bacardi used to be here on the island, and they've moved. Where did Bacardi move to, Ron? They moved to Puerto Rico. Yeah. Oh, let's see if she has it. Panda. Do you know if you happen to have that cold medicine? Oh, she's on the phone. Sorry. It's from Jamaica, and you used to have them up there in the little individual packets called Sepacol or something.
Don't just lay that out there.
It was a Jamaican cold medicine. It was the best. I'm looking up here. It's for cold. It's a cold medicine. It was in a green packet. I don't see it. You guys don't have it. It was in individual packets. There's Panadol. That might be it. That might be something like it.
They used to be in a clear white bottle.
No, green packet. You sold them in individual packets. Like there were 2 in a pack. It's okay. Thanks for checking. Let's see. I don't see it down here either. They have everything in here. Hi, Angela. Welcome in. Yeah, we'll look over at Atlantis, but thank you. But you can see here, there's really, like at the timeshare resort here, everything, you know, they've got all breakfast food, and there is a big store. It's usually, I believe, Sundays that it goes. I mean, they literally have everything here you could possibly want, and this store isn't big. Angela, no, we didn't come here through an excursion. Ron and I are owners here at the Harborside at Atlantis, so we just came on over. We took a taxi, and we're going to check and do some owners updates later here, but I just wanted to show it. You can rent the villas here either through the Atlantis. I usually rented my, we have 2 villas here that have a lockout, and I rented mine for years. When the kids were little, I rented the one side, which paid the maintenance fee for our flights and everything. But now my Michael, and the kids use it now. So, you know, Jesse and Charles we had here with 2 girls, well, there was only 1 girl. we only had, they haven't brought Macy here. Macy would love it, Ron. Maybe this year they can come with Macy. But yeah, there's 7 buildings here. It's full. You get full. You get the wristbands for Atlantis if you're staying here, and yeah, and you know, you get full privileges in the resort. Yeah, we took a taxi. It was $7 each. $7 each. But the first taxi wanted $35. So we knew better than that.
Check, yeah.
We didn't get the taxi right at the port. We just went up to Bay Street and picked a taxi up there. We know these tricks. Right?
Yeah, we're pros.
So here we've got to look for the Wendy B, because I think last year we found a ship that said it was the Wendy B. Hi, Mike Lapine. How are you? Welcome in.
Cruise.
Hi, Ray. How are you? Yeah, so this is the Atlantis over here. And you can see right in the distance, let me get a shot. This is the Royal Tower. And usually when I am streaming, I stream right there from the balcony of the Royal Tower.
Look, they're doing
Right over
construction.
there. And I'll be looking over here at the Harborside, pointing it out to you guys if you've been in my
Doing
stream
construction
before.
on the dome in the casino.
Oh yeah,
with the
look, they've got
sofas.
some construction going on the dome there. But these are where all the yachts dock here. We've been coming here. We came here for our honeymoon, Paradise Island. So Ron and I have been here several times every year for the 40 years plus years that we've been married. Hi, AB. How are you? I like that it's a little bit overcast because I can see you guys. I can see Chad. So these are some of the littler boats right here. Look at this. And then you have the big mega yachts across the way. So this is the marina at Atlantis, and you can see, like, which unit do we usually stay in?
This one right here.
This one right here. Yeah, we usually stay right there in that unit, and then there's the second unit beside it. So we have a nice balcony. There's a full kitchen in there.
Look at that yacht over there.
There's a
Chasing
table. I
Daylight,
know.
the big one.
What's it called? Chasing
Chasing
Daylight. That one's called Chasing Daylight. We'll go over there and see it. Oh, the sun's coming up. I'll have to get my umbrella up. Where is the sun?
Did you ever see these engines on these boats?
Talk loud enough.
Those engines, that's about 500K.
Okay, you can't
Just
walk
the
in
engine.
front of the camera. You have to stay behind.
Well, you got to move.
Well, I have to wait till I move.
Stare forever.
Oh my gosh. He's something else to stream with, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but it's the girl guy rules. Here, get in the shade.
Hey, Florida. Welcome in Florida Parks After Dark. How are you? You love the Harborside. You've been there. Yeah, isn't it great? We love it. This is where we stay when we come to the Atlantis every year. I mean, once in a great while, we'll come in between if Ron gets an email, one of those famous emails he gets about specials and trips, and we'll stay over here maybe at the Royal Tower. But yeah, so I'm gonna say, guys, that there's reports about crime in Nassau, and there are areas where there is crime for sure. And you want to be careful in downtown when you're in downtown Nassau. Ron, I'm going to walk a little slower, okay?
I mean,
hi, Matt, Simba too. But over
they say
here
that,
on
but
Paradise,
we've been all
we've
through
never
town and
experienced
never-
it. We go everywhere here.
There's
We
a-
drive. We
there's
have a car.
A rule here
There's a rule, Ron
that
says.
if you mess with tourists, you could end up in Fox Hill. Fox Hill is the 10 worst prisons in the world. Only El Salvador tops it. And it is really bad, so they don't want to mess with tourists.
Here's the yacht called Chasing Daylight, guys. Look at that. Look at this one. This is a sailboat. Ron, you're passing up all the boats. I'm trying to keep up with you.
Their law here is if you're caught with a gun and you have 6 bullets, that's 6 years before you even see the judge. It's a year per bullet.
But, you just want to, I really recommend Paradise Island. They have extreme security over here that you have to pay to cross the bridge with a vehicle. So you're not going to get everybody from Nassau coming over here. They just don't want to pay to cross the bridge. Hi, Mr. Sports Dog. Dog. My guy taught me how to say that. Dog.
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 Dog. Dog. Dog.
Oh.
Dog. Dog.
Here, let me see. I got to stand here in the, let's see, Angela said, yeah, they're trying to let the criminals know they are only, let me see, that chat jumped on me. They're only hurting themselves by messing with tourists. Exactly, Angela. Exactly. And it's been that way. And I tell you, Ron and I mean, I shouldn't even say, I'm not going to say it on stream, but we're like today, we should have put a few things in the safe that we forgot to. But we're really not concerned about it. We never have been concerned.
I've been here for 40 years in every nook and cranny of the whole island. And
he knows the island. But there's always, a time if you're not being careful. Like my boys, like Michael Jordan, for example. Michael and his friends, they like to go out with the locals that they know here. And one of their friends, unfortunately, passed away. I think Nicholas passed away, 2 years ago?
A year ago.
Maybe a year ago, yeah. We saw his mom here last year. It was so sad. Hey, Nico the Greco. But, they have some people that they know on the island and stuff. And they'll go to a local club and everything. I don't really like that at all. But my Michael is trained in MMA and jiu-jitsu, and he can pretty much handle himself, but still, I don't like it. So this is where you would, if you're going to dock your yacht here, this is where you would check in here.
Monte Carlo of the West.
Well, we're on the East Coast.
Well, yeah, but this is called the West. Considering the East is Monte Carlo.
Yeah. So it's a nice walk here around the dock. And here's the dock master's office right here. And you can call them to come pick you up. They'll come down to your yacht. They'll pick you up on their little carts, and they'll take you over here to the casino or over here to Marina Villages, which is where we're going to end up. You can, yeah, Simba too. He could be a bodyguard, my Michael. He really could be. He's into all that fitness. He trains with, I don't know, Ron, what do you know about Michael's trainer that he works out with?
Well, he has a couple. So in Pennsylvania, he has the champion for the military in MMA and mixed martial arts. And then down here, he has a D1 trainer that trains a lot of the Steelers and golfers and Jamaican Olympians. Athletes.
Professional athletes, yeah. And I think that's in Boca Raton. Doesn't he go to
Correct.
Boca? So he drives pretty far to be trained. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, so... yeah, so people are just hanging out on their yachts here, having their lunch. You get a slot number here, all the power, everything you need. This is a big one around here. I wonder how many feet this
He
is.
must have did it year round because they got his name on the...
They have his name on the dock slot? Yeah. Yeah, Angela, I do. We need private trainers. But you know what? It's only as good as, like, disciplined as you are going there. My Michael is so disciplined. Look at this one here, Natural 9. Look at that. He goes and drives and after work and then all he eats is protein. Hey, Karen Sanders,
he'll eat
you need
salads.
to get a passport to visit the Bahamas. Last time I tried to get a passport to visit the Bahamas last time I was there.
No, you
I was
need a
18. She was 18 the last time she was there. Yeah, you can, but I think,
They
I don't know,
went
you
back
have to check.
They went back. If you're only coming to the Bahamas, they do a lot of stamp original birth certificate again. They
From
did
a
away with
cruise
that.
ship, right? I don't know about an airline.
From the airplane, yeah.
From the airplane.
Yeah, but they did allow that. They did away with that, and then now they re-allow it. So you can't do it.
Angela, a personal chef for healthy meals. Hi, Neil and Alyssa. That I know. You know, I have a cousin that is a personal chef for a very, very wealthy family out in Colorado, and he was a personal chef for them. It was a billionaire. They had a yacht. He used to come down here to the Atlantis with them. They would cruise all summer on the yacht.
Ski all winter.
And ski all winter. Okay, you're going way too fast, Ron. Like when we're at Disney, you walk like a turtle, and here you're walking like a speed demon.
That's because this is so much better than Disney.
Oh, stop it. It is not. Oh my goodness. So here's some more of the yachts. And then you have like a little boat like this.
Yeah,
like
at
I don't
Disney,
even
what
know
do you
how
do when
this
you
little
get hot?
boat can afford that slip.
It's probably just
Maybe
a
it's
dinghy
one
for
of the
big boat.
dinghy of the big boats. Yeah, I don't know. But so here starts the Marina Village over here. It starts a little far down there. This is kind of the middle of it. And this is a big shopping complex. So you can see where we stay back there at the Harborside. This is all just walkable. Or there's a bus if you don't want to walk it. There's a shuttle bus that brings you over here. You can wait for it. We may take the shuttle bus back just to kind of show you what it is. And there's still places for sale at the Harborside. Ouch, Ron. Oh, he's going to pay for that comment, Angela. He's going to pay for that.
What did I say?
about
even...
Bahamas being better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
He's a
fun.
Bahamas boy, I'll tell you. Look at this. Blanche. Oh no. Do you know I was labeled Blanche by Jeff, Angela?
A designer? Madison Blanche?
That's one of the Golden Girls. But Mason Blanche from Georgetown. Look at that. That boat's registered in Georgetown, and that's probably the Cayman Islands, right? Georgetown Caymans, yeah. Yeah. So here's another beautiful yacht over here. Hi, Dean. Welcome in, Dean, the Turkey Legster. Crystal Coachman, I hope I didn't miss you. I see you here. Appreciate you. This one's called Island Soul. Look at that. It's flying an American flag. Doesn't say where it's registered, but it's beautiful. Look at the boat, Ron. Is that the boat? Is that a jet ski on the top?
No, that's a boat.
That's a boat, yeah. Hi, Coasty. Welcome in. Yeah, look at that. The crew, guys, the cost of the boat isn't the thing, right, Ron? It's not the cost of the boat.
Well, these sizes, it's the cost of the boat and to fill it up. That boat there probably cost $250,000 to fill up, and it'll last about 30 days.
And what about the maintenance?
Off the charts.
Yeah, the maintenance and the crew
Most of
and
these
the
boats
insurance.
are corporations.
You know, Bespoke Magic. Thanks for coming in. Dean, you'd love strolling around these docks.
Usually the
Dean the
Hershey
Turkey
Kiss
Legster. He likes to just stroll. Ron's going too fast. I'm going to make him just
the,
stay behind
Hershey
me.
Kisses boat, or Hershey company.
Hershey's M&Ms.
Yeah.
They usually have the M&Ms boat. It's really cute. It has like big M&Ms on the top of it. That one in the distance, that second one we're seeing is called the Breeze. What is it? Breezy Day. Oh, that's a nice name. That is a great name. My Michael hung out with a girl that was on one of these yachts last year. They're talking again, aren't they?
What?
She's from Miami, the girl that he met.
Yeah.
They've been talking lately.
Look back at this boat here. That's a new design.
Look at that new design on that front. Isn't that sleek? That is so sleek. That's one sexy boat there, Wendy. Look at that. Hey, Kelsey. I think Ron should rent, all of us Disney ladies, I think he should charter like that one right there, if it's available for us, and we can go out on the sea. Angela, I know you don't like to fly, but how are you on a yacht? Are you good on that? Yeah, Wendy, it's really, really nice, that one. I don't know if I can get a better shot. Let me try to get another shot of it from up here. Yeah, there's a full shot of that. That's probably my favorite one I've seen here on this walk. Yeah, we should commandeer it, Roblox.
That is more than a house at Golden Oak.
Okay, yeah, this or a house at Golden Oak. It does sound fun, doesn't it, Shannon? I'm going to keep bugging him about that. Maybe he'll get like an email come with a special charter fee for a yacht for us ladies.
Watch.
Oh, there we go. You can even come, Ron. You can come. We'll allow you to come. You can. Like,
in a giant cackle fest like that, holy cow! I'd lose my hearing. I'd have to get hearing aids. I don't even know if they make hearing aids that can help that. Get caught in a cross cackle between Regina, Linda, and you.
Oh my goodness.
A couple other ones.
All right, we're just going to stroll around here. This is called the Marina Village. And I'm telling you, like, this can get expensive. All right, look at what they have here. This is one of my favorite jewelry stores. I don't know, when I was young, you used to buy me jewelry all the time. I have so much jewelry. I keep it in the safe. I wear the
specific blue
topaz
thing, you know, so gold. So I bought a ton of it over the years. I went all over the world to match the different blues. Got them all. She said she left it in Puerto Rico, and we never found it. Like 10 years later, we found it.
I had it in the safe.
In the safe at one of the hostels.
Hi, Dave Chiato. How are you? Tony's old boss just bought a yacht. Oh my God, companies in the Netherlands. He also has a house in Monaco. Oh my gosh, Wendy, yeah, you got to get an invite on that. Oh my goodness. Ron will buy a yacht and put a Steelers wrap on it. Oh my gosh. Maybe a fishing boat. Maybe a fishing boat. There's some really neat stores here.
I'm not big into like boat maintenance and that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just rent it. And,
when he needs it. We actually have boat clubs down in Florida where you can join like a country club and you can just take the boats out anytime you want. So here's some Bahamian sea sponges. Let me feel this, because they're soft. They're a real sponge. These are like little handmade dishes, $19.95 on that. They have all kind of things in here that they make, like candles and soaps. Oh, it smells really good in here. This is one of these shops like Basin over in Disney Springs. Just a lot of really pretty things. They have some ornaments too. Look at those. Oh, Vicky, that sounds good. Ron loves barbecued ribs. Cute little ornaments. Little tiny pictures. Oh, look at these. $29.95 for these little small pictures. That's the kind of size I need for my condo. I don't have room. I'm out of space. We didn't want a house. When I moved to Florida, I came from a 6,000 square foot home. I did not want another big home. I just wanted a small space. But I wasn't heavily into Disney and Disney merch then. And since then, I've accumulated just popcorn buckets alone. Taking up space. This is a place my Mike likes to come. This is where Mike likes to hang out, Ron.
Yeah,
and I don't really get
like
it.
3 or 4 in the morning.
Let me go in here. It's called the Dilly Club, and it's really like just a place for like tea and a biscuit or whatever. And I'll show you in here because it's just a different kind of place. It has a different vibe to it. So, like, look at the little tables.
Yeah, it's open really late after the casino.
And, like, Michael and his friends, well, they'll usually be sitting in there. I'll come over in the morning and I'll say, what are you guys doing over here? And then they have, like, this bar over here. I guess they do serve alcohol. But mostly it's just, like, coffee. No, they're in here drinking coffee, Ron, and eating, like, banana bread. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that cute? Look at that white palm tree. Look at that. Look, it has banana. It's a banana tree, I guess. It has like little bananas on it. Yeah. So if you're over here, it's called the Dilly Club. Stop in here. They make specialty coffees. Let's see what kind of pastries they have. Yeah, it's like the Friends bar. Look at the chairs. I mean, it's just so cute. And here they have. Oh. Look at that. Look at those croissants. Oh, those look like they are really good. There's coffee cake. Oh, no wonder these guys come over here and sit. They'll probably eat half their pastries. My son loves coming here with his friend when we come down in July all the time. So he's always here. He just had a bagel with cream cheese. I used to eat bagels. I don't know. I like everything bagels if I'm going to have a bagel. But I'm not a bagel eater much these years. In college, I ate a lot of bagels. Here's Ben & Jerry's. There's an ice cream parlor here. Ron, remember that big Ben & Jerry's chair they had there? Look, they took it out. Yeah.
Remember that was well on?
I know, aren't they? Look good, Wendy, don't they? This is interesting here. In the Atlantis, in the Royal Towers, they have an area themed for Barbie. They actually have Barbie-themed hotel rooms. And look, you can say, it says here, book Barbie at Atlantis. This is just to go into the maze and into the booths. It's $35, but you can actually take the girls for Barbie. Our girls will love that, Ron, the Barbie.
So here's the reason I didn't move here. They used to not have this, but now they have a VAT tax.
The VAT. They used to not have a VAT tax.
And they used to not have any taxes, but now they...
Yeah, Ron and I almost bought real estate here in the Bahamas. years ago, we could have bought here on Paradise Island a condo, Ron. I forget, 125,000 or something like
Right on
that.
water, yeah.
Right on the water. And of course that's well over $1 million now. But yeah, this is really good here. This Seafire Steakhouse right here. You need reservations. Kind of hard to get in there. This is another place my bougie boy likes to come and eat. Yeah,
So these are slightly less than Disney prices, but prices shouldn't shock anybody if they go to Disney.
here, look at that Wagyu tartare. That would be raw beef. I like lobster bisque. I like a lot of stuff on this menu here. But here's their steak. So here we have a filet starting at 80, New York strip 85. This is probably the most expensive steakhouse here on property. It is. This is my favorite, the Colorado Rack of Lamb. We might go to the specialty restaurant on the ship. Usually we don't do that, but I'm kind of in the mood for lamb. And it's only like a $20 upcharge or something.
There's a Starbucks. Everywhere has Starbucks.
Oh, whenever we want a reservation, yeah, here's a Starbucks. You can always come and get your coffee here. Yeah, Wendy, you would really enjoy it over here at the Atlantis at the Harborside. I say we get that yacht charter. We come in here. How much does it cost to dock in the marina, Ron, for a couple nights?
More than me and Tony make.
I know, Matt. I know.
Oh,
here's another one here. This is great. This used to be over at the Ocean Club, which was on the ocean, kind of down the road, Paradise Island. It's called Cafe Martinique. It has been here forever. Cafe Martinique is like one of the first restaurants on Paradise Island, and it's French. And here is the barcode. You have to scan it probably to see the menu.
Yeah, this is one of the originals.
Yeah,
this was part of the Britannia. And then
the Britannia, yeah.
Merv Griffin owned it.
Yeah, Angela, we want to do a girls' cruise. I know you don't like to fly, but if we could charter a yacht,
she could take the,
if Ron could charter us a yacht,
she could take the.
We can all go. I will. I'll be the tour guide. I'll make all the restaurant reservations. I'll plan the whole trip.
This is one of our favorite places coming up.
Even if we don't have a yacht, we could come down and rent a few units at the Harborside. We could get a couple 3-bedrooms. It would be a blast.
Jennifer, it's only a 30-minute flight.
But Angela doesn't like to fly.
But she does, or don't she?
I don't know.
She could take the ship over and get off the ship. You know, because the Margaritaville is the only ship you could get off and get back on later.
This is one of my favorite here, Bimini Road. Now, this is the prices here. You will see are a lot different. So, like, let's look here. Okay. We have jerk chicken $30, ribs are $40, the ribeye $65, but I don't usually get those. I'll get like maybe one of the fishes, like the fish of the day. They also have burgers, which aren't bad priced, 20 in the 20s. They've got a kids menu here. I've eaten off of that before right here, the kids menu. You're going to start flying again, Angela? Okay, then. We can plan something. They've got dessert, but here, this is what they have. This is what you have to get when you're in the Bahamas, both of these. They have the Bahamian mac and cheese. It's not like the mac and cheese we have in the States. It is so delicious. And this is my other favorite, fried plantains. And like, I'll come in here sometimes. I'll just order the mac and cheese and the fried plantains, $12. You get what you like. Hi, Alyssa. Welcome in, Alyssa.
There are a lot of places they eat just like almost at home prices.
Yeah, yeah. That I showed you 2 real fancy restaurants there, Steak Fire and Cafe Martinique. But there's a lot of places that, you know, are just normal. They have a pizza place here too.
And the deli, the pizza and deli,
Right.
you can get $12 sandwiches in the deli.
Here's another shop with all island gear. We'll take a look in here over to the logo shop. Here's resort and swimwear. What did you buy, hon?
When we were looking for Angie's hat, we
Oh my
remember it was
gosh.
5 for 7.
Okay, so we get off the ship. All right, this is my life with this one. Okay, we get off the ship. I say, Ron, we need to get over to Atlantis ASAP, but I would like to just look in this one shop. I want to get Angela a hat. Show the hat I have on here. I wanted to get Angela a hat with a toggle like this. So I have this. I have a black one and a white one.
And she was going to get the tan.
I was going to get another one
pink.
too. Yeah, and I was going to get a couple for Ange because they were only like, I don't know, they were less than $10, I swear. So they're out of them. So I go in. I said, okay, I'm going in here. Ron says, well, I'm going to look in that store right across the street. You know, the one that I find my kids in his swim trunks and matching shirts. I said, all right, I'll meet you right out there. So I go in there, and he's got literally...
They know me in the store. They greet me as I come in.
5 shirts in his hand. I'm like, no, we don't have room in that. You can't buy that. That's more than the cruise cost.
I buy quantity. It's 5 for 75 versus 1 for 25.
But they were on sale. They were really on sale. They were 5 for $75. So he had 4 in his size. The other one was an extra, extra small. He thought it was an extra, extra large. So I said, this isn't going to fit you. So I took it back and I got my size and I put, so the 5th shirt was mine.
Yeah.
But he was
That's
like,
called the VAT tax. She had
That's his
the
VAT tax,
value
yeah.
added tax. Yeah.
But I like these because when it's windy, you know, and you're on the boat or
Oh,
you're
that
near
worked
the ocean.
fishing really good.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Flip that around.
So
yeah, so that's him.
yeah, but I don't take
I
an
know,
hour.
you bought
I
hats,
have 5
Angela,
minutes.
I know. But you can always use more than 2. You said 2's plenty, but, you know, who knows? Wonder if you lose one or... I'm always leaving things places. Not anymore, not so much anymore, huh, Ron?
Oh, every restaurant in South Florida has one of her sweaters.
My jackets. I always bring a
She buys
jacket,
them
but I don't
Barbie.
always wear it, so then I leave it
Oh, look, they
sometimes.
made us a Barbie shop.
Yeah, we'll go in. This is the logo shop, but they're calling it the Barbie shop. But really, this is Atlantis logo shop here. It's the toggle on it, Ange, that keeps it on your head that I like. And then the sides, you can like snap up the sides above the ears, and it kind of looks like a cowboy hat. So yeah, so they have all this Barbie gear back here that they themed this as for the girls, so they can come over here. They can buy all these Barbie things, tons and tons of Barbie. They have a little like Barbie display here. Hey, Kristen. Oh, enjoy Sanibel Island. That's so beautiful over there. Kristen, beautiful beaches. There's puzzles. I have this Atlantis puzzle, but the problem is it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. I'm not really good at those yet. I have it started. I have the frame done on it, just starting to fill in on it. And here's another one. This is of the Mayan temple, the slide, the big slide there. That's also a 1,000-piece. I wish they had Atlantis puzzles that were a little smaller. This is really cute. This is the Poseidon chair they have outside of the casino. You can get your picture taken in it. You can like climb up and sit in it. That's cute. I bet Ron would like that. That's not bad. $28 for that. That's a really nice memento from Atlantis. And this is cool too. This looks like when you go under the dig where they have all the sea life and you walk through, you'll see these type of things there that they have. This is like a beer mug. I bet my son Mike would like this. Oh my gosh, I'm finding all these things for gifts. These are so cute. These are new. Here's the famous slide. Welcome in, Thomas, aka Gorgeous Tea. How are you? And so, like, here's where you get all your Atlantis merch. They have, oh, you have a picture in that chair when we got married, Angela. Yeah, that chair's been there, hasn't it? I have pictures of Ron and I in that chair, too. But they've got all kind of Atlantis merch here, you know, all the tops. Look at this. I didn't see these before. These are the swim shirts, the SPS shirts for the kids. That's cute. $34. Aw, for the babies. This is cute. Look at this. 36. Is there a seam in there? No seam. Water bottles. Kind of the same kind of merch you'll find at, you know, Disney, but they have a lot of the swim shirts. I don't even know where one went. Oh, and here it's interesting. All through the Atlantis, you will not find any plastic bottles of water. They sell the water just like this in boxes. It's in boxes. There's a big box and there's a small box you can buy. They also have the cans, but they don't have any plastic bottles. Here's some of the cups that look like the Corsicles. I don't know if they actually are Corsicle brand. Let me see. I don't think so. No, 39. Here's the brand these are. But they look just like a Corsicle though. Did you see, Ron, all the new like cups and things? Did you see the kids? Look, the kids' swim shirts over there.
Yeah, I see
Atlantis. The sea turtle shirt. That is cute, isn't that, Ian? I don't know how much that is. It's long sleeve, but they probably have short sleeves too. Let's see. Let's see what that's the back. Let's see what the front. The front looks cute. Yeah, just says Atlantis with the sea turtle. Here's a hat, but this like okay. So this is more like a fishing hat, but this is what I like. I like having the toggle there, but this is like a fishing hat, and it does say the Atlantis on it. What's over here, Ron? Did you walk over here?
Yep. Well, nice stuff.
They've got artwork here that they do locally. They've got all kind of like books here. Junkanoo, Cat Island book. Bahamas underwater. We'll tell you where all the sharks are. And then Ron, here's their Spirit jerseys. Wonder how much their Spirit jerseys are. Let's see. Here's the Atlantis polo shirts over there. Ron has a bunch of this. Oh, Ron, feel this. Oh my gosh, guys, this is a Spirit jersey type, but it's a swim shirt. I love that. It's not going to be real clingy. You could just wear that and it would hang nice. Only $59 on that. But let me see. These are like the regular Spirit jerseys that they have in the Bahamas. Let's see how much these are. Is there even a tag on them? Yeah, there is. $64. They're a little bit less. Not bad. I like those. So, do you see any shirts you don't have that you like? You like that red one? Oh my gosh, Ron, you've already bought 4 shirts.
I got too many.
Yeah, that's nice though. How much are those now? Do they have prices? $77. This is a Greg Norman. That's a golf shirt, you know. That's why it's so expensive.
Even the Bahamas price is dropping. This is down $20 from last year already. That's just shipping costs. Right.
Probably. There's what you need is a real nice fishing shirt. See that fishing shirt there? You don't like this? Yeah. All right. So just really, really nice shopping here. You know, the prices are, I don't know, they're not too bad here. Some pretty glass. Here's a stingray. I like that. That's cute. All right. Let's go. Oh yeah, we have to go out this way. More hats, all kind of hats, bags, Atlantis stuff. Oh my gosh, sale. I never see the sign sale here. Look at that, Ron.
It's a kit, but
sale. Oh, look, it's a kit.
It's the yeah, but it's the same trick.
It's a kit.
It's the same trick that Disney had on their sales.
Hi, David T.
They don't have the inserts in there, so.
They're just shorts. Yeah. They're not like the swim trunk.
No.
The swim trunk pant. Well, you won, Nate. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, there's no pant in there. Things are just gonna hang.
I need it.
Hang loose. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Don't say I did a kit.
Yeah. All right. Ron, did you see this chair. Look,
There's Brian's
look at King Chida's chair right here. Look how cute that is. I think Michael would like this. Look at this. Look at this beer mug. Do you think he'd like this?
No,
You don't think? I think he would.
no, because it's
Okay, that means he doesn't want to carry it.
no.
That's what it means.
It's not made out of the right stuff.
All right.
It's not made
We're
out of the
almost
right
at the
stuff.
end
He
of the
has actual
complex
signs
here.
From Germany. There's Piranha Joe's. Those are
That's the kid of the day, I know. He X'd that out, Blvd. Didn't have like the swim trunk
See,
liner,
here's Burger
mesh
Shop.
liner
I'll
in
show
it.
that. That's like another place.
Yeah, so down here, this is kind of the end of the complex here, where you have the Burger Shack, and then there's another, they call it the surf shop, where there's swimsuits, swimwear, and everything. And then over here to the right is a restaurant that we always go to with the family. It's great. You need at least, I mean, I would say 4 people to go to Carmine's, because all of the portions are really big. They're really big family style. Unless you have, like, Ron and I have gone there by ourselves when we've been staying in by ourselves, like at the Harborside, where we have a refrigerator and we can take food
Right.
back. But you'll
There's
never,
so much,
you'll never.
yeah.
It's
Even
so
if you
much
order one
food.
meal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so much food there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can order like an order of meatballs. It's enough for 4 people. An order of pasta. They've got chicken parm. They've got, but it's just an enormous amount of food. There's Carmine's in other places too. We have one in south of us.
There's one in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, in Pittsburgh too. Yeah, there's one in Pittsburgh. Angela, did you guys ever go to Carmine's in Pittsburgh?
Station Square.
There's eggplant. See, here's the appetizers. They're huge though. And then here's the different types of chicken, but it's a plate like that serves like 6 people.
Oh, ours might be
4
called
or 6.
Buca de Papa in Pittsburgh. Maybe that was it. Or is it Carmine's?
I think it's Carmine's. So, yeah, so there's all the different kind of pastas you can get. But like I said, it's for like a family of 4, each one of those meals.
Yeah. And it's really good.
It's really good. The sauce,
Here's that,
their sauce. In
that's-
fact, the restaurant's so pretty. I wonder if it's open, if we could look inside. I'm going to try and sneak in and show you how pretty the restaurant is. Hold on a second. I don't know. I see the doors open. They might let me in. Can you hold it? Okay, I'll just show you how pretty it is here. I know I'm not allowed in here. I'm just sneaking in. They've got an extensive wine list. Oh, it's Buca de Papa. Yeah, okay, so it's very similar then, Nick, to Buca de Papa. That's what we're thinking. And then there's a couple like private rooms down that way too. But it's really, you know, it's like very Italian. They've got all the old pictures like of movie stars here. Really interesting. I love the beam ceilings. I like the cool architecture. So when I come in here, I really enjoy it. And if there's no reservations and you want to come to Carmine's, you can sit at the bar and eat, or these tables over at the bar are not considered reserved tables. So you can grab a table at the bar. And that's normally, if it's just Ron and I, that's what we'll end up doing, because we never plan well enough for dinners. Okay, I snuck in.
Okay.
I snuck in.
Yeah.
All right.
The door's so heavy.
Yeah.
I couldn't open it.
I know, I couldn't open that door. It's so heavy. All right, so
Here's
let's
that-
stroll back up. You want
here's
to
that
go
glow in
into
the
the
dark
Atlantis?
Yeah,
We
this
can-
is going in the dark clothes.
Yeah. Ron calls them the glow-in-the-dark clothes. But you know what they have in here? They have Lily Pulitzer. Let's go look. Let's look at the old ladies' clothes, as Jeff calls them. Let's see. Let's see the lilies. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty. All the pretty pink. Hey, Hatbox Ghost. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. It's so thin and it would be so cool. I'm thinking I need a top to go with that green skirt. I got this green skirt and hat to stream in. And it's like this color of green. And I just need like a nice white shirt. Nice white t-shirt to go with that. Here's all the different shorts they have, all the Lily. Carmine's and Buka are always good. I know. They really are. You know what you're getting there. That's right, Kelsey. But don't you agree you need a group to go there? I mean, it's hard to go there with just 2 people. It's so much food. Whoops. Hi, how are you? Good, good. Just looking. Look at all the... This I don't like. I do not care for that rickrack. They've been putting that on a lot of the Lily. Now this one I don't mind. This is pretty because this is real dressy. That would be a beautiful dress with a pair of gold sandals. Would be beautiful for dress. This I have one of these. I wore it to dinner the other night actually. A little bit different colors than that. I know you do need a group, yeah, Kelsey. But once in a great while. Do you guys have sales anymore? I remember coming in here one July and got a really good sale.
Anything would be on sale are these ones here. This rack.
These 2 racks are on sale. Are they marked or you just tell me?
They're marked.
They're marked.
Yes, ma'am. Some of them, no, not all of them.
No, they're not all marked, yeah. Okay. That's a pretty long dress, too, for like a cruise. Hi, Sai. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, so I could spend some time in here for sure. But this is where it's really cute when they get the young mothers and the little girls to have the matching dresses. I love that. Like there's the little girl's dress with the rickrack on it up there. They have little animals in here and things. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. They have some men's things over there too. I wonder what the brand names are in this. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I never even heard of that Psycho Bunny. There's a lot of different shirts. Let's see what these are. Different brands over here on the men's stuff. Alrighty. We'll continue. Get into the Atlantis. Oh, I hope I didn't lose one. Oh, here he is. Okay. Did you see the fresh conch? Is that open? Yeah, Piranha Joe's, yeah.
They have a lot more inventory.
Oh, it's okay.
It's a big sale, 70% off.
Look at your, did you look in there? 70% off? Yeah, they don't have, the conch place isn't open. No. Oh, okay.
It won't open for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm not, like, that's not a store I buy in, Ron.
What?
I don't buy things in there. That's like the
They
boys.
have different inventory now.
They have different, so you're telling me you want me to go in there? Oh my gosh. Okay. He wants me to go in there and look. Psycho Bunny is my new rapper name. I know, wasn't that a weird name? It says, first of all, it doesn't say 70% off. Look, 30 to 50% off. Okay. He wants me to go in here. Okay. Well, they do have some. That's a nice sweatshirt. Yeah. All right. Let's look. Sweatshirts, sweatpants. I don't think that's a very good deal. All right. I just have to make a pacifying pass through here. It's just not my type of store. Alright, so there are some 50% off items. Like, this is like for teenagers pretty much. Young girls. Look at that though, that's kind of cute. Go over your swimsuits, like a little gold skirt. Yeah, it's very quiet here. Ron says no. Action. This place at night is hopping, you know, after everybody's home from the beach. And they have the Junkanoo walk through here. You know, the Bahamian Junkanoo band players. They'll walk through here almost every evening and play. And there's different places up there, Bimini Road, where I showed you where I like that mac and cheese. They have a band that plays on their porch. Bimini Road has the band every night up here.
Yeah, this place.
I guess that's probably why I like Bimini Road so much.
4 o'clock.
Because there's music.
You know, because everybody's swimming in the day and at the beach.
How's the picture look, everybody?
This place stays open till
Got my
11
phone. Let me
o'clock.
feel how hot it is. It's not bad. Yeah. I have found that, like, if my phone gets really hot, like to the point where I get an overheat warning popping up, if I don't do something to cool it, like, even though my signal strength will be showing full signal, the picture quality will degrade and it will pixelate. And I've just learned that from the heat. Hi, Love Bugs. Hi, Stephanie Keel. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Atlantis Marina Village over here. We were shopping. We were looking at the restaurants. Over here is the Atlantis Marina, where all the mega yachts come in and dock here. This one's called Island Soul coming up. Thanks, Karen. Thank you. Appreciate you. How's that grandson, Karen? I saw he had a birthday. Turned 4, didn't he? Ron needs some Psycho Bunny shirts. Stephanie Keel says.
That?
Well, when you told me to go into Piranha Joe's, or no, not Piranha Joe's, I was in the Lily store, and they had some guys' designer shirts, and they were called the brand name. I said, let me see what the brand name is on these, because I know Lily doesn't make guy stuff, and the brand name was Psycho Bunny, for real. Wendy B. Oh my gosh, Wendy, when you said, Jeff, maybe you should get a flip phone, I lost it. I could not recover from that. Ron is saying to me, what are you laughing at? I literally could not recover from that. That I'm surprised. I don't know if Kenneth was still in chat, but you should have gotten 3 Kenneth stars for that. That was the funniest comment ever. You know, I know Jeff and Steve like their stuff. They like their stuff that they're used to. But sometimes it can just be a sign from God. When your phone is dropped and shattered, it might be a sign. I was worse. Ron will say, wasn't I worse? I would not change.
About changing phones or
I would
anything.
not change.
I mean, that was almost like getting a car. It was like tearing and crying for days for no reason. You know?
Right. Now it's like I can't change fast enough, huh?
Now she's looking for Starlink access, high speed, a terabyte of data.
I'm looking for satellite phones, everything. Hi, Okie West. How are you, Kim and Bruce? Good afternoon to you. We're just leisurely. Isn't it beautiful, Ron? It is so beautiful. The breeze is blowing. The sun is not beating down on us. The clouds are out. There's Colombian emeralds. I used to get jewelry gifts when I was a lot younger from Ron all the time. I told him, just stop buying me jewelry. I don't need any more, but I have a lot of pretty jewelry. I'm going to start wearing it, Ron. I'm going to start wearing it. I'm going to get it out. I'm going to wear it like...
It's in the same
I know. I'm going to change it up.
It's really blue. I mean, it looks good.
Wendy has a beautiful, Tony got Wendy a beautiful blue topaz ring this year for
Jennifer
Christmas.
don't know, did want just blue. She wanted a specific shade of blue, and to match that around the globe was pretty grueling task, but I did it.
He did do it.
I think we got one in St. Martin, one in Aruba, a couple in the Bahamas.
Thank you, Cy, for putting in my son Main Street Nick's link. He does these crazy shorts with his dad.
Oh, here's that really good pizza place.
I don't agree with any of them, but they are funny. I do watch them.
Oh, we got an awesome one coming.
Oh, no. When Ron says they have an awesome one coming, that's when I worry. So here is the Marina Pizzeria. I'll take you guys in, maybe you can smell it. It smells really good in there. Let's see, can we go in this front way? Can you open that door, Ron? I know it's going to be really heavy. We'll just go in here, you can see. And when you get your pizza, like they have all these tables and chairs and umbrellas out here by the harbor that you can sit. Did you see all those extra picnic tables they added? They added those. Look at that.
Busy season.
Yeah, busy season's coming. So there's picnic tables there now. All right. So we'll just go up. We'll look at some of the pizza. They sell it here. They sell it here like by the piece. Ron, do you want a piece of pizza? Looks really good. Look at the cheese pizza.
Jerk spice.
I know the names of the boats are funny.
Jerk spice.
Oh, and then look at that. So there we have jerk spice chicken wings. Oh, Ron spotted chicken wings. You can get some, Ron, if you want. We'll stop and eat. Do you want chicken wings? No, really, if you're hungry, we're going to stop and eat lunch. It's already, what time? Oh, it's only 12:30. Yeah, we're good. Okay. There we go. And then you can pick up drinks here in the coolers. They have beer and sodas.
Yeah, Bohemian spice.
Pop. It's really called Pop. Yeah, Meat Lovers Pizza, but there's none of that on. They're probably in the oven. So, big pizza shop here. Smells good. How much are the pizzas? Does it say? Let me see. Let me get a price. Okay, by the slice, they're $7. Here, I'll zoom in on this so you can see for yourself. Okay, there we go. $7 a slice, $23 for a 12-inch pie, and $34 for an 18-inch pie. And then they have desserts too. You can get a dessert. Hey, our Johns, welcome in. Welcome to the Atlantis and to the Harborside Marina over here. And then up here we have another place to eat. So many places to eat here.
This is
Murray's Deli. Let's look at some of these names. The bushes are high. Ron, maybe you can hold it up. Can you see some of the yacht names, or we'll catch it from up higher? Monte Carlo, and here's all the different yachts. I'm going to hand you off to Ron.
The biggest yachts over the other side, though. These are some serious yachts. A lot here. A lot come over to Palm Beach and back over. They zip over here. But I'll hand you back for now. This Murray Delicatessen. It's a New York deli, and it's really good. Yeah. Here you go. Okay. There we go. So it's an old-fashioned, like 50s setup, you know, where you could just come in. This side is like quick drinks and that. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Simba too. I guess I'm being yanked. I don't know what's the yank. I'm just showing the watching signal. How much of that's where you can get beer and drinks? Yeah. Yeah. And these are just cases of stuff. Look, they have water there. Wine, fast food.
There's
salads.
And then over here,
but this deli is really good. Here we go.
Yeah. Here's the pastries over here. You've got all kind of cakes that they'll cut up for you. You can buy the whole cake. There's key lime pie there, and cinnamon rolls in the background. He gave me the gimbal back. I don't know why. I gave it to him for a while. Yeah, so it's really cute in here. You can usually get in here. You know, just come and put in your name, and they've got, like, you know, a lot of deli foods here, like Reuben sandwiches, things like that. And I'll show you the menu out here. Okay, so like these are the starters. See the deli pickles they give you? You can get a deli pickle here. They have a grilled cheese. That's something that I would just get.
The Reubens are awesome.
Yeah, Ron likes their Reubens.
Both the turkey Reuben and the corned beef Reuben.
Omelets. And then they have cold deli sandwiches, all the chicken salad, tuna salad. And you can get these to go. Like if you're staying at the Harborside, like where we first started the stream out, where Ron and I always stay, you can get them to box the food up for you and take it back and eat at your condo. This fish, this bronzino is delicious. It's some of the best fish that I've ever had. And I had it recently, and I've had it here before, and it's really good. Where is the Reuben? I didn't even see it. Hot sandwich, isn't my? Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the corned beef Reuben right here, and then they have the regular. Oh, that's a corned beef, and then there's the regular Reuben with the sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and Russian dressing. $20 for a Reuben. I mean, it's not terrible, being that it's a resort. You ate breakfast, Molly? You ate breakfast there. Yeah, they have breakfast, Molly. The sandwiches are huge.
So some there kind of have dinner there.
Yeah.
That's a Diablo Blanco.
Look at that, the Diablo Blanco.
That's Escape.
This is called the Escape. Look at the pretty table and chairs with the flowers on it that they have on. Now, chances are, like, their crew went out and bought flowers or had flowers delivered. Look, they have fresh flowers. Wait, let me zoom in. I don't know if you can see. Can you see those fresh flowers? They put fresh flowers on the ship, on their table. It's amazing. And then this big one over here is called Chasing Daylight, right over there. Okay, now this is going to take us up into the Royal Tower. Oh yeah, look, that guy's wearing a kit. Both these guys. Zoom in on those people's business, Jen. I know, Wendy. Oh, I could have zoomed in on a lot of those boats. People were in their boats. We can zoom in a little bit next time. I'll give you a little look from up here. This is a good view up here. There's that Escape right there. There's some little, I call those little dinghies right there.
Look at Jennifer, look at those little jet ski pods. You can drive the jet ski right on top of that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. Ron spotted those. See those little, those are like jet ski pods right there. You can just, how would you get the jet ski up on them though?
You drive, see the back, you just drive right up. Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's bent down, you know, slammed down.
Yeah. Do you remember we used to eat at this restaurant here? They changed it though. We used to sit outside there.
Yep. You can still do it.
We can?
Outside, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the casino right there. We could make an entire stream on zooming in on people's yachts. All right, now we're walking into the Atlantis itself. And, hi, Tonio Tower. How are you? Yeah, this is very pretty here. Look at that ice sculpture.
Put a handicap ramp for Pete.
We'll do a little
handicap.
Oh yeah, nice. So somebody can get up there. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have all the handicap rules, but they.
Well, no, they had a thing, a machine.
Yeah, here they have a ramp now that you
Here's
can.
Rolexes. Even though they show Rolexes, there's none in stock.
Rolex.
Those are just for display.
John Bull.
Is that
Rolex dealer. Here's Kelsey Elizabeth's vibe here. She likes all these. You had to tease Jeff cutting the grass. Well, we were teasing Jeff while you were gone, Angela. You might not have heard it. Here's John Bull. This is in the, we're now in the Royal Tower between Royal and Coral Tower in the shopping area.
Rolex put a special door in just for Rolexes, even though they don't have any to sell.
Yeah, so this is where John Bull and the Rolexes are. Do you know Zach was on a list and they canceled him because they couldn't get it, the one that he wanted?
Well, he's got to go on Mike's list.
Or it went into life or something. Yeah, he's got to come back. Well, they're coming to Vero Beach every time they. Every time they come to Vero Beach, for some reason, we're somewhere else. And I thought Zach could come down and meet up with Michael, and they could go down to his jewelers maybe in Palm Beach.
You know what Mike's doing today?
What?
Asa bought a Ferrari for $495,000.
Oh my gosh.
And he's taking the Lamborghini to pick it up, and Mike's driving one back and for Asa.
Ah, those boys, I'll tell you. Okay, here's like, I don't shop in these stores, guys. I don't even know. Okay, Carlo brand. What is this?
That's where Kelsey would go for purses.
I
Kelsey
know.
would be in there.
I don't know. Zippity Doo Dog. He does that Shade Room runway. He should know these brands. David Yorman.
Guaranteed Kelsey knows them.
Angela, you have to text me your dates because I don't remember them. But we do. We'd have to get together. Maui Jim. Hi, Brave Bull. I don't know when I'll be back to Disney Springs, but probably sometime. My June is just really packed. I have my streams up for the first 2 Tuesdays in June. I'll be in Disney. I'll be at Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, and then I might even have the 17th up. But then after that, we're going to be in Las Vegas, and I'm going to be streaming in Las Vegas. We'll be there the 21st through the 26th. And then my son, Main Street Nick, and I are going to be leaving from Vegas to Disneyland. So we will be in Disneyland. I'll be streaming the 28th and 29th of June from Disneyland. And then we're back home the 30th of, we fly back, I believe, on the 30th. And then we leave for the Bahamas on the 5th of July. Oh, the 6th. We're going Sunday now. Yeah, the 6th of July. This is some cute stuff here. Here's an Atlantis logo shop here. I don't know how I got in here. I guess I just followed Ron. So, like, I'm going to be streaming from some different locations. Disneyland and Las Vegas. And, again, here in the Bahamas. Oh, I'll be in Vegas. Oh my gosh, Angela, every year it works out that way. I'm going to have to drive. Well, I don't know, Zach has a busy work schedule. I was going to say I could drive him back some evening with me when I'm coming back home, and him and Mike could go like the next day, and then maybe Zach can bright line back up. Maybe we could work something out like that. Or I can always come back up. You don't have to twist my arm to bring him back up. Come back to Disney. Which blue Bahamas hat would Jeff like? Wait. This one up here? I don't know. I missed it. Let me see. Blue Bahamas hat. There's so many blue Bahamas hats, Angela.
Yeah. It's even still like.
All right. Yeah, so you see these buses out here? Now, we can take this bus back over to the Harborside. In fact, we should probably jump on it. I don't know where Ron is now, but they come around every so often. Hey, Ron, there's the bus to the Harborside right there. So here's cute. This is all kids' toys here. And it's on a table. Wait, Angela said Jeff would like this blue hat. Maybe she wants me to get it for him. Hold on. I know, the bus is going. Let's look at this blue hat. It's on a table. All right. Is it this one? Atlantis, Bahamas. Okay, there's number 1.
It's amazing here. The people that live here are. This island's 21 miles long. Nassau. This one's only a couple of miles, but it's.
You have to talk a lot.
They've never been on the east or west of the island. They've never been on their own island.
It must be that one if it was on the table. Was it that one, Angela? Brave Bull, how much money was the blue hat? Okay, let's look at it. $52. No, it's teal with a white back. Okay, so Angela's saying there's a teal hat with a white. Oh, I see it. This one. This is the one.
It has the mesh back.
Yeah.
You like that
No, I think that's it, Angela. Now let me tell you what this is in front.
$27.
Yeah, it's a really good deal. It's $27. It's less than a Disney hat. This is corduroy. It's like a soft corduroy. And then this is a mesh back. This is what Ron likes because it breathes.
Well, you could dip your head in the water and get all the water.
So you think Jeff would like that?
Jeff will wear that. It's a sissy look.
No, I like it. He said he would like it.
This one has bend in front and not a
I
bend
don't know.
back.
She said it has a. It is like that's one. There's that one too. I don't know. I think this is the one she meant. She meant that one.
She went?
Yes, but it's corduroy though. You don't like the fact that it's corduroy.
Yeah,
Can you see that? Ron
that's like a
doesn't
winter
like it
hat.
either. It's like more. Yeah.
There's
Not the
more.
corduroy. Yep. Yeah. This is nice, but this would be really hard to coordinate with something. Alrighty.
If it was a full
Ross for less. It's true. It's true. This is the Atlantis, but that hat was only $27. Brave Bull. These are really cute. Here. Sure, Angela. Do you see any other ones that he might like? I mean, here's all kind up here. I'll show you. A lot of them. All right. Pete McDivitt, welcome in, Pete. Great to see you. Welcome to the Atlantis logo shop. Of course, we're shopping. Some nice shirts. Jeff likes these kind of shirts too. He likes these like SPF shirts. There's a blue one. That was nice. Ron, did you see? Hey, Ron, did you see this? Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. My bag sticks out further than I think, you know. Look at that. How much is it? Can you see? $64. That's cute, though. I like the logo. It's kind of subtle. That one's nice, too. Remember last year you were looking here and all they had was long sleeve. They didn't have any short sleeve swim shirts here. Yeah.
I'm changing fashion.
All
like
right.
you with the hat.
Let's try. Let's do the walk. Yeah, we'll go through the Royal, but can we get around this way? Or no, we have to go this way,
If
right?
you're going outside, you can.
Yeah, no, we don't want to go outside. We'll keep the phone call here. We're going to try, guys. I might have to, like, put you down a little like this
Just put
through
it
the
down a little.
casino. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm just going to, like, put you up against my chest and not talk to you like
I don't think they care
like
much
I don't
for
have a
stuff.
live stream on it. We're just going to walk through the casino so we can get to the other side of the Royal Tower. And then we will go out. Yeah, here's St. Laurent. See, this is Kelsey Elizabeth style.
Look, we'll show that again.
Yes, and what?
Mike's closet. Look how the clothes are.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll show it through here, guys. So you see how the clothes are hung up here, like with spaces in between? That's when you know you're in a really expensive shop. This looks like my son Michael's closet, where everything has a space between it. Now, Nikki and Josh and Jess and the rest of them. Peter, I haven't seen his closet over in Paris, but they all, of course, their closets are full. But my Michael likes certain things, not much of anything, but what he buys is expensive, and he doesn't want too much of it. And that's okay, too.
Yeah, Mike probably got more Rolexes than clothes.
Yeah, Brave Bull. I'm just going to hold my stream here. And then there's only one way to get over to the other side, and that's through this center walkway.
But once you stop, they don't really care.
Right.
You could set a nightclub in the middle of the bar.
No, run. We're just going to try and get through, okay? We'll just go this way. You can see the pretty blue sculpture up there. What do they call that? The moon?
The moon.
That's the moon. The other one was the sun.
Look,
yeah.
up in the window up there.
There's a band up there at the window that plays. It's a nightclub.
And then we got Nubu.
Yeah.
We got Nubu, it's up here. And a big sports bar.
There's a moon bar over there, and then Nubu restaurant. It's a big casino, very large. Then they have a sports book back here, back by Nubu. The sports book is right there.
Yeah, straight back
Yeah.
to the sports bar.
All right, guys, we're here at the end.
That's the Jeffrey, this is a world famous club. It's a world nightclub.
They probably do have James Bond slots here. This is a famous nightclub here. It's called Aura, and there's a cover charge to get in here. And it opens at 10 o'clock. And this is another favorite of the kids now that they're old enough. Sign you up for Nubu, Kelsey. How about all that shopping? We saw all those designer stores. I said, this is Kelsey Elizabeth. I don't even know some of those names. Here's some big display here. This is a famous restaurant in Nassau called Grey Cliff, and they have a cigar like factory next to it where they'll hand roll cigars. But this is like all cigars here. You can buy in here from Grey Cliff. And back here is the sports betting. So there's kiosks here. This is where they have all the sports on here at the Atlantis. Hi, Surf Bum. How are you? Good to see you. You can bet here on these kiosks, or they have a betting window over there. And here's a nice view, actually, out here of the sports book area of the yachts. But yeah, that's where we stay, right there, right across the way. That's where we came from the beginning of our stream. That's the Harborside Resort Atlantis, and that's where we're going to head back to. All right.
He handled that news, in a very unselfish way, and he became a model for everybody else.
Great place.
Wendy, yeah, we didn't run into those guys on the cruise again. We were keeping an eye open for them. But you know what? Like, we're back in our room like by 11. Those guys are probably just coming out at 11. And so tonight we'll go to the late.
Well, they go to the adult bar.
Yeah. We'll go to the late night clubs tonight. We'll see if we run into them.
I'll try to get on a stream with them.
Ron will try to get on the stream with them. Yeah. Well, actually, they don't live stream. They just vlog. They've got 90,000 subscribers on YouTube and 2.4 million on Instagram. We ran into these guys, nicest kids ever. They're in their like mid-20s, and they called them Beer Fridays. So we're Beer Fridays, yeah. So they, yeah. Okay, so here they have the Barbie area that they made for the kids. There's not any kids down in here. Look, I don't know. It's not getting much action.
Well,
Maybe
I
it
thought
doesn't
was unopened
open.
yet, yeah.
You've been to Grey Cliffs? Yeah, we've too, Julie. It's great, isn't it? You have to have a sport coat there, so Ron never
Well, that's
has
the
one.
restaurant, but
the restaurant,
they
yeah.
do manufacture cigars there of all kind. I mean, even Cuban cigars they wrap there.
Yeah.
You know, so that's fascinating to watch. They actually let you watch them make cigars.
Can we get down there? We
Yeah.
should be able to.
Yeah.
Just to look at the tank right there. I mean, I saw the new rope. Well, I saw the Barbie thing roped off, Ron. That's why I was asking. Here is the main lobby here at Royal Tower. And see how pretty it is here. All the beautiful
Yeah,
mosaic
the detail
art.
of the whole complex, everything's the detail. There's nothing left undone.
This is really pretty. Look at the black pearl in the show. I remember I lagged a little bit here last time, so we'll just watch the signal. Yeah, we'll watch the signal. What time do they open the Barbie for the kids? From 12. Okay. 12 o'clock they open, so that's open, but everybody's out at the swimming pool. Yeah, there was the Barbie land here. It was here the last time we were here. No, here, this is, yeah.
I sure went fishing here.
Look at the big stingrays. This is the dig here. They call it. You can see back in there. It's the
Goes
dig.
underground.
It goes underground. Yeah, we'll lose signal back there, so we can't walk back here. But the
Here's the explanation on the side.
really pretty aquarium. And right here, you can see it says you can book a snorkel trip here in the ruins. It says explore the sunken artifacts. You can do this to snorkel. They didn't used to do this before snorkeling. Did you see that, Ron? What the sign says? It's a snorkel trip you can do in the ruins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, when
Call
that started,
41.
that must be new.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, it's new. You're pointing to the sign, but you didn't actually read it, I don't think.
This is the world's largest outdoor aquariums. They're all through the complex. Underground and tunnels.
I don't remember the big stingrays here last year. It was like they didn't have sharks and
Well, the
stingrays.
20-foot saltfish
Well,
sharks
yeah, the
are-
sharks are outside.
Yeah. It's in different locations.
Yeah.
Look at that park.
Very pretty. Yeah, it's the dig, Florida Parks After Dark, the dig. But, you know, we can't really go back all through the dig. But this is what you're going to see as you walk through the dig. They have a lot of the sea life swimming right here where we are.
There's a shark.
Ron sees a shark.
It's a lemon shark.
Excuse me, sorry.
Just a lemon
A
shark.
lemon shark? Oh, it went down that way. Oh, here it is. That's a lemon shark, Ron?
Lemon, a nurse.
Or is that a-
That's a nurse shark, yeah. Yeah, lemon shark have little teeth. They're about the same one.
That tail looks weird. That looks like that guitar shark that we saw in the seas in
That has a
Epcot.
mouth on more like a stingray. Those stingrays are rough on top like sandpaper, but below the white is smooth as silk.
There's the shark.
Yeah, no, that's a different species of shark. That's not a nurse shark. I don't know what that is. It don't have teeth. I mean, it has grinders.
No, you can't get into the dig, Angela, unless you're a hotel guest. You know, if you come into the hotel, you know, and out of the casino and stuff, yeah, you can walk over here and you can look in these windows. You can eat in the restaurants here at the Atlantis, but you can't. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
That's the spotted.
something. And at night, after 5, everybody goes away, so you can go through the dig at night till, if you're here,
Well.
from 5 to midnight. And
Yeah,
remember, it comes
but
out
she's
of this
asking like if
famous-
you get off the ship. Yeah,
Oh,
they still
what's that
check.
restaurant?
They still will check your card sometimes. I wouldn't give that advice because people will come here and then they'll be disappointed. They can't do it. So I would say no to the dig
What's on the other
without an
side of the dig?
excursion.
What's that hamburger? Oh, Shack, some Shack.
Yeah, yeah.
Burger Shack. Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Is on the other side of the day.
Yeah, yes. Yes, and we have access.
Or Ange, if I'm on a cruise with you, we could get in anywhere.
Yeah.
But off the ship now, Royal's building their whole complex on the nicest beach in the world, Paradise Beach here. So Royal and Celebrity and Silver Seas will have access to that private area. So I'll be on the ship as soon as that opens.
Well, really, Ron, we weren't going to do any more Atlantis than this, okay? Because our stream was
You
off
doing
the
them 2
harbor
stores, or-
side. Basically, down this corridor, guys, is how you get out to the beaches.
Let's do this one store.
Oh my gosh, okay. You see? Here, Ron, take the gimbal. Here, Ron. Oh, look, yellow. What about this yellow hat? Jeff looks really good in yellow, Angela. He likes yellow. And you can see him really good when he's wearing yellow. That's a cute yellow hat. There's a blue one, too. Oh, my gosh, look at the yellow one with the white back. Look at that. That's not too much either. Yeah, I got the cab on Bay Street, just one street up from like where the cabs are when you get off the ship on the docks, just on the main street. What was the bank we were right beside when we got the cab? Scotia Bank, yeah. Wait, I want to see what... Angela, what about that hat for Jeff, the yellow one? What do you think? Okay, yeah, I'm going to pick this up.
You want it?
Yeah,
I
for
thought
Jeff.
you never wear yellow.
This is for Jeff.
Oh, he'll wear it?
Yeah, Angela
He'll wear
said yes
yellow?
to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay. She'll check us out. Do you have? I have ID with me in case she asks. Do you have your ID with you? Sometimes they'll ask. Are you getting water too?
Yes.
Okay. Is that cold?
Yep.
Okay. Ron got water too.
You're so formal.
Yeah. Why? What do you mean? Okay. All right. We'll look around here while Ron's checking out for us. You're welcome, Angela. Oh, see, like, I like this kind of stuff. I don't like those necessarily, the tassels, but I just like those to put over your swimsuit. You can do it so easy, but that is like a stiff price. I would never pay that for a cover-up, $129. But they do have, oh my gosh, look. They have matching beach bags. Look at these. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. They have the matching bags to it. The matching bags. And they have this little bag. That's kind of too little for the beach. But that does match the orange. I love orange. I don't know why, I just love orange. Just to me, that's like the happy color, orange. So $129 for the cover-up. Let's see how much this little bag would be. Oh my gosh. That's like $135. Oh, that's a big no. This is nice too though. This is $155. This is a bigger bag. $135 on that. Yeah, I know it's a lot. It's too much. I wouldn't pay it, Ange. But I like the fact, look, it comes with matching luggage, and it has a little bag that goes with it. Anything that has like extra accessories with it, I like. All right. Okay, thanks for taking care of that, Ron. Yes, Martina, it's expensive. Yes, so you guys know that brand. See, I'm kind of clueless. I want to show them maybe one more restaurant. One more. We'll do one more restaurant. Okay, we're not live yet, 2 hours, so we'll watch the signal because it kind of gets wonky down here, I think. But okay, so here's a bar. There's entertainment over here at night. It's kind of loud, and there's also a breakfast bar here where you can get like coffee in the morning. They have like sandwiches during the day. They call it the patisserie. It's called Plato's, and an outlet for that would be great in Myrtle Beach. So here's where you can come here. They have all the fancy coffees, fruit, water, sandwiches, pastries, and all of that. Really reasonable if you don't want a big buffet breakfast. So this is a line here, guys, for Poseidon's Table, and this is an amazing buffet here. If I can sneak in there to show you the food, but I don't think I can get in, and they must have, like, I don't know what they have going on here, because there's never a line like this. So I'm going to show you this. Okay, so this is the Flamingo Brunch, and it is from 1 to 3:30. That must just be for Sundays. There's the price for it, but the food is just fantastic. And normally I would just sneak in there to video, but I'm not going to get in there, am I? I mean, if you saw the food in there, it's amazing. It's worth going in there if you come. You don't really need a reservation there either. Where are you taking me now? Oh yeah, we can look for that cold medicine I was looking for. Oh, there it is. See them all. There it is. Oh my gosh, she has it right behind her. That cold medicine, right in the green box. Yeah, do you sell those individually, right? Okay. How much are they a packet? $1.52. Like $1.52. Oh, okay. Well, give me like 10. I'll tell you, there is no better cold medicine than this, and I can only find this in the Bahamas. If you ever get a cold, guys, this is it. This is what works better than anything on our shelves in the U.S. Do you agree with me? This is Jamaican. It's from the night is red. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care about nighttime. We have good nighttime medicine. But this is great for the daytime.
No, but I'm meaning.
Yeah.
Multi-symptom during COVID?
Oh, the multi-system is good. Yeah. Okay, this will get me through. Look at that. I'm getting 10 packs. Well, they didn't have this at the Harborside. So we're staying over at the Harborside. They were sold out. And the girl didn't... Everybody's catching on to it. I know, they're catching on to it. They are. Yeah. I don't know if it says on here where it's made, but I know it's made in Jamaica. It is made in Jamaica. Yep. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
No, this is just right here. This is right at the end of the corridor. And it is, it's just a little gift shop on the west side. Oh my gosh, Ron's trying to take us out to the pools. Ron, I will go as far as the first pool, and then that's it, okay? We have to get back. You're hungry. You want to get lunch?
Or you want to eat?
I don't know. Does the chat want to see a pool? We can go if you want to see the pools at the Atlantis.
Well, let chat know that this glorious thing I'm going to get rid of, so I decided that I'm actually going to drop.
You're going to go on a diet?
I'm going to work out with Mike. So
oh my gosh. All right.
I won't be able to walk, but I'll be
I don't
thinner.
know if they're going to... Okay. All right. All right. We'll just go. We're just going to go for the walk. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is the way you go out to the pools of the Royal Tower here, and It's really pretty walkway. The architecture is amazing here. They did such a, Saul Kirshner built this hotel. He did such an amazing job. Yeah, so this is like where we have a little bit of lag. So hang in there, guys. It's a solid concrete corner here. I'm going to try to go through as fast as I can. There we go. Hopefully we're out. There's usually turtles around here, although I don't see any right now. The shark at the pool. Oh, get a shark bite at the pool. Such a great drink. Oh, yeah, we could do that. I don't know. Does it have alcohol in it? I don't. If it tastes like any kind of alcohol, I don't really like it that much. But if it doesn't taste like it, I can drink it. I'm not wondering, Julie. I'm telling you why I'm not wondering, because I've been taking it for years. And I'll tell you, those ingredients, are whatever they are, they're perfect. They're exactly what you need when you have a cold. I don't really get colds that much, but I end up giving them like to family and stuff. And but when I do, I definitely want to have that medicine on hand. I'm just a little more adventurous, maybe. I had to take it one time. I was forced to take it when I was here one summer and I got a bad cold. And after that, that's the only cold medicine I ever wanted. Do you remember that, Ron?
Yep.
I was forced to take it. I wasn't looking for it, believe me.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
That's the one we call the Michael Jordan pool, because every 4th of July, he's always over at that pool.
Yeah, so it's pretty. I like how they did the flowers here, Ron. They didn't have those before. They look really nice. There's the flying fish sculpture right there. We can take a walk down here and just see the suite. Yeah, this is the suite up here.
The original Michael Jackson suite.
Yeah, I can't really see it good here, but that is a suite, guys. There.
25,000 square feet.
25,000 square feet. That room is. I can probably read those ingredients. I can see it. Let me see that. Give me one of those.
Well, it's from Jamaica. Who knows?
Yeah, but I can read it. They have the ingredients right on it. Each tablet contains, okay, let's see, paracetamol, 500 milligrams, what is that word? Phenylephrine or HCl, 5 milligrams, and dextromethorphan. It's the dextromethorphan that makes it good.
Yeah, that's
anti-inflammatory. Yeah, that's dextromethorphan. So, or whatever, methorphan. No problem. No. Hi, Cindy S. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Hi, M&J. M&J in the OC. Yeah, it is a beautiful resort.
Here's a couple baby reef sharks and stingrays.
Oh wow, yeah. Look, here's some baby reefs. Well, I don't see the reef sharks, but I see the stingrays.
There's 2 reef sharks over there. They're coming. See them by the water?
Yeah, over by the wall. Yeah. Some little reef sharks over there too.
Well, they must be babies. This is the first place that wild sharks were born in captivity.
Yeah, they've had, here they are. Here's the babies.
Here it comes.
Oh yeah, here's one here. Wait.
There's
There he
one.
is.
There's another one right under you.
there's some sea life all around here. We will go over and look at the sharks, Ron. Well, yeah, we'll go here and then we're going to stop over there. But here's the flying fish. This is one of my favorite sculptures here at the Atlantis. They have so many pretty sculptures. They have Pegasus out front of the World Tower. We'll go out there and see them. Angela, you can kind of walk this area at night, can't you, Ron? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can walk this area at night. They close the pools down, but you can get out here.
Well, they have night swims too, and they have some pools, but we've been out here at midnight all around.
Yeah, and like over the 4th of July, they have a huge party here. They have like all kind of games for the kids. They've got bands, they've got food booths, like all over there. They put a whole big area. Yeah, and this is a great place to eat lunch. Here, Shake Shack. You've got a Shake Shack here, and then you've got some quick service. This is called Field Trip.
So
here.
you could eat inexpensive too. You know.
Hi, Dis Beach Jill. How are you? Forbidden Planet. Welcome in. Sorry I missed you. Guys, if you're not familiar with me or new to my channel, let me turn the camera around. I'll introduce ourselves. Hi everyone. My hat. There we go. Get over there. Over there. There we go. Can you get around me? All right. Anyway. Just forget it, Ron. My name's Jennifer Caruso. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel. I am a Disney live streamer. I live stream Disney, vlog Disney, stream cruising, travel and adventure. This is one of our adventures today. We're coming off a cruise ship here today, exploring a little bit of the Atlantis. We started at the Harborside Resort, which Ron and I own timeshare at, and we're over here at the Royal Tower just showing you a little bit of the pools here. So thanks for being here. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and give me a thumbs up for the video here, for the stream. Thank you. Ron, this way. Well, you'll miss the slide that way. Hey, Miss Disney fan. Yeah, you can certainly get a day pass to the Atlantis through different venues, whether it be on your cruise ship. Oh yeah, there's the cute heart swing. Look at that. That's a cute photo op. One more like to 100. Come on, there's somebody in there. I have 125 of you in there. Someone hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Thanks, Tiki Man fan. I can't see my likes when I'm using my streaming app. Oh, Stephanie Keel, no worries. Glad you're here. Hope you and Paul are having a great start for the summer. I know it's really not the start of summer, but I consider June 1st the start of summer. Hi, Gloria Thibodai, welcome. So here is the Mayan temple, guys. Look at that slide up here. And it comes out, actually, that slide comes out over here, right here. That's where they come out there from all the way up at the top. And this tube here, they come out from the tube ride right here. And that goes through, I'll show you the tube that the sharks are swimming around. You have to walk up some stairs to get up there to the top of that particular slide. But let's go over here and we'll look. Here's where you pick up your towels over there. You consider Memorial Day the start of summer? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It was a few days early today. Okay, oh my, yeah. So here's these sharks. Look here. So this is the tube. You see the kids coming down here in this tube? And then right around the tube, these are the sharks. Now I actually have a video on my channel in the early days. It's not a live, it's just a video. But I have a video of this guy walking on the bottom here with a big
Sharks think I'm a
group.
killer whale.
And the sharks swimming all around. Yeah, they used to have a shark walk here.
They used to be able to walk with
Yeah.
the sharks with it.
So you see they come down in the tubes, and then these sharks are like all swimming around. It's pretty cool.
That one's
They do look hungry, don't they?
So see that one there?
They don't do the shark walk here anymore. They had they had an accident with it, and they no longer do it. Nobody died, thank goodness, but somebody did get hurt. And that's why I don't want Ron diving with the sharks in the seas at Epcot, because I know what happened here.
Yeah, that's a nurse shark.
Sharks are wild. I don't care where they are. I don't care if they're Disney sharks or not. Sharks are wild animals. They're wild creatures. And like
Disney sharks are different.
Disney sharks are not different. How are Disney sharks different?
They're more friendly.
They're more friendly. They've been trained. They've been trained. Yeah. I don't think so.
They train only to eat something smaller than that.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm safe.
there we
Me
go.
and Zippity Doo Dug would be
How
safe.
many of you would walk on the bottom of this tank with these sharks? The sharks are right around you, and they will come down and they will circle right around you when you're on the bottom. They put the breathing helmets on their heads and let them walk on the bottom when Ron did this. Disney sharks are more happy. Oh, there comes Zippity Doo Dug. He has been egging Ron on about doing this tank dive. No, Wendy, I know. Zero of us. All right. This guy did it here, and it's on my channel. Doug, if you can find that, you would probably be the fastest at it. You are. No,
You know Wendy's not.
I'm not. Wendy's been doing really good, Lincoln. Wendy might find it. It would be under. It would be under videos, way back in the beginning of my channel. And it probably would say shark dive or shark walk or something to that effect at the Atlantis. All right. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. And then there's just the big pool right over there. It's like the main pool. There's pools everywhere. You'll just stroll through this resort. There's just pools everywhere.
This whole island is pools and underwater aquariums and stuff.
Yeah. I can't believe you're not like complaining about lunch, because there's nothing for you to munch on around here. Well, there's lots of food. We can stop wherever you want, right? Do you want to eat at Burger Shack?
No, you told me
The Pointe. You want to eat there? They don't have any wings.
That's all right.
That's all right. Okay. All right.
They're
So we're going to
Pointe,
head back
right? They're
now.
Pointe.
Yeah, we're going to head back to the Harborside at Atlantis. And
They have a
We're
whole
gonna
kids
go to lunch
side
there.
and kids pool on the other side
yeah,
for kids.
it's going to be, it's called now the Sunset Point. And it's very pretty at sunset. You can look out over the harbor.
We don't have time to go over and see Ray Ray.
So there's three different hotels here. Actually, there's the Royal Tower, which is right here at the Atlantis. Then over to the right, which we can't see, it's the Cove, and that is on the prettiest beach, Paradise Beach.
And then the reef.
And then there is the Reef, which are residences. You buy those, but then they put them in a rental pool and people rent them out.
For 9 months. You can
For
only
9
live there 3 months.
Yeah. They have to agree to rent them for 9 months a year, and the owners have access for 3 months a year. And those are the residences at the Reef. And then there's where Ron and I own, which is over at the Harborside at Atlantis, which is more of like a timeshare resort where we bought 2 weeks, but we use them, well, we can use 2 weeks,
Right.
1 unit each week, back to back, or we can take both of our units and use them the same week. So that's normally what we do. Hi, Samantha Lowe. Great stream last night, Sam, with Yeehaw Bob. I hope you guys all had fun. It looked like so much fun. Yeehaw Bob's amazing. Sam, do you know how old he is? Ron thinks he was 73. I don't know if that's accurate.
Well, he was 71, and I was there for his birthday.
Forbidden Planet says the Megalodon is still alive in the oceans. What do you think
I
of that?
believe that.
Ron believes it.
On Shark Week one time, they had a giant whale they made, and they were trolling it behind a boat, and something hit the thing. I mean, and blew it up. They never found out what it was, but the only thing they could hit it that big would have been a Megalodon. It was on the South African coast in the trench. It's probably down 20,000 feet.
72, Samantha said. Bob turned 72 today. Yeah, 72 today. Okay, sorry about the wind, guys. We're going to get out of this wind in a moment. This is why this hat comes in handy that has the string on it with a little toggle. It's still on my head. All right, so we have 2 choices. We can either walk the docks back to the harbor side, or we can wait and take the shuttle bus back to the harbor side. Hi, Tony Abbott, how are you? You're going back to Nassau in January? Great! That's going to go fast. Time just flies anymore, I'll tell you.
It'd be more scenic if you want to walk back. Or you want to take the bus? Oh, you want to take the bus?
I would only ever stay on Paradise Island in Bahamas. Well, we did have timeshare. Yeah, we did have timeshare before on
I used
Cable
to leave you and the
Beach,
boys here all summer.
but Cable Beach and South Ocean isn't there anymore. And Cable Beach, our timeshare there got destroyed in a hurricane because they were remodeling. They had all the windows out, and it just came through, and it just molded everything up. They ruined it. I was so mad. I loved that place. It was a 3-bedroom, 3-story timeshare there. We used to love it. Yeah, Forbidden Planet says there's a lot of stories about the Megalodon. Yeah. Okay, so have we decided if we're going, have we decided, Ron, are we taking the bus or are we walking the dog? Well, I'll tell you, I mean, it is cloudy, so
It's like a piano bar
it's
here.
cloudy, so I don't have any problem walking back. But then we can show the stream, like if we take the bus, like how easy it is to get around. But either way, I mean, I'll get more steps in if we walk. How are you doing on your walking? You good? Your foot's not hurting?
I'm either totally good or totally bad.
Yeah.
Either or?
I think let's just go the dog. We'll walk the dog. Nobody in chat has given. Okay, Tony said dog walk. Thanks, Tony. You honeymooned on Cable Beach in 2006. Yeah. Cable Beach is beautiful. I mean, the beach itself is beautiful. They have a new resort there that's really nice. It's called Bahamar. I would definitely stay at Bahamar there. They have beautiful restaurants, pools. They also have an all-inclusive property there that our friend Gary Williams used to manage.
No, that's next to it.
That's next to it. Yeah, it's called Breezes. So Breezes is still there if you like an all-inclusive. bus 10. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead. We're going to walk the dog back. You know, who knows how long it's going to take for the bus to get here, right? See, right as you come out of the casino, look, Colombian emeralds. I don't have any emeralds. I'm just not crazy about emeralds, but I like all the other. There's the chair, Angela, you and Jeff got a picture in. There it is.
That's my chair.
Oh, yeah, Angela, the Radisson. I love, Ron and I stayed there. They got married at the Radisson on Cable Beach, Jeff and Ange. I love
Now
that. They
it's
had the most beautiful
Melania.
beach.
Yeah.
It's the Melania.
M-E-L-I-A, Malaya.
Malaya. Yeah, now they call it the Malaya.
They tore the Crystal Palace down and put the Bahamas.
Yeah. I just have you down, guys, till we get through the casino.
And since we were on South Ocean too, I've drove the whole island, so I know the island better than a lot of locals because they never go anywhere. So it's amazing how many people live in the east, never been to the west,
Don't talk.
the west, and never been in the east. And it's just, like I said, 21 miles is from south to north. The whole island. 21 miles by 9. Paradise Island's 1 by 3.
That's the big sun there. All right, we're almost out of the casino. They have, like, you've got to walk through this casino to get from one side to the other. So they don't bother you too much as long as you're... They don't bother you, yeah, unless you stop and you start videoing tables or machines. They'd probably be all over us, but yeah, so here we go. Here's the big ice sculpture. Yeah, I mean, Cable Beach is still very nice, but we just prefer Paradise Island. We just prefer being able to walk here anywhere we want. I think the safety level on Paradise Island is a lot better than on the island of over at Nassau. Okay, so here we are.
Jennifer, you said
We're
that
back
back
at the docks.
gate's open.
Hi,
We can
Isabel
walk all the
V.
way to the point.
What, hon?
I said, you said if that back
Yeah,
gate's open,
we
can
can. We can walk all the way to the point, but my signal, remember, wasn't very good there, so I was thinking maybe we'll sign off before.
We'll just see if it starts to
Well,
work
then you can't sign off. Isabel V said, hi, Ron.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
So,
Wait a minute, let them get a good look.
here,
Because I'm going to cut down.
Ron says
even though
he's-
this is like steel,
he's going to lose
Yeah,
weight. He
yeah.
said he's losing weight.
I got to get in shape.
I know.
Mike's
I don't
making me.
It's hard. I quit eating peanut butter, and I did lose weight. Not a lot, but I lost some weight.
All you got to do is
Let me
cut
say
it
I
back.
quit gaining, too. So I was eating peanut butter. It was too much.
Well, you always leave out you were
Well-
dipping it in chocolate.
Well, I would have a Ghirardelli chocolate square with my peanut butter at night. But I didn't totally give up chocolate there. I just gave up peanut butter.
Well, you need chocolate. All women need chocolate for their brain.
Yeah, even Ron knows that. Yeah, we can walk. We'll walk this way. We'll walk the dogs this way. Look at that boat, the M from Kingston, Jamaica. Look at that. That's like a really pretty gray, isn't that? That's unusual. There, you walk right in front of the camera. You have to be a little bit more pay attention. Yeah,
They're
look
going to
at
see
that.
me.
Look. All right.
See, pretty soon all these Jamaicans and Caymans and like Mexicans.
There's the Breezy Day.
Call 'em home and
That's
we'll
out
round
of
them
Fort
all.
Lauderdale. Look at that. They have 2 jet skis up there. This is a big fishing boat, right, Ron? This cool breeze.
Yeah. Oh, that's for deep sea fishing.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that
like
barrel.
deep sea fishing there. Stephanie Keel's agreeing with you. Women do need chocolate for their brains.
Yeah.
Dark
with
chocolate
serotonin.
there. Dark chocolate.
Is there a skidoo?
A lot of people don't like dark chocolate. I know Jeff doesn't like dark chocolate at all.
No, dark chocolate's only for girls.
Ron says dark chocolate's only for girls. I don't know.
Yeah, that has that chemical. in
Okay,
it.
dear, you got to stay over here.
Dark chocolate. Why do I got to stay over there?
Because over here to this side, over here because I don't want you walking in front of my gimbal or ahead of me.
Camera's over there.
Yeah, no, it Okay, there you go. You're in good place. You're in a good place now. You love dark chocolate, Karen. I do too. I just like the little squares.
This is the newest boat. This is the new design of front.
Yeah, Ron likes this one. There's the Blanche. There's the Mason Blanche over there. Look at those big satellite dishes up there.
It's radar.
Or radar, I mean, radar. Look at that. Look at that radar.
Those are all Starlink, but Starlink's a really small piece of equipment.
So yeah, when we come and we stay here in July, are we staying 1 week or 2 weeks?
1 week.
We're only staying 1 week.
Unless you want to.
Well,
you can extend it.
Well, I didn't know if Michael was going to stay in the other unit or if it's vacant.
Oh no, he's staying in the other
He's
unit.
coming and staying. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this is the only place he meets girls.
Yeah, Michael meets these nice girls down here.
Every year he meets somebody.
They're from somewhere else, and it's hard to keep in touch if they don't live near you.
But Mike claims there's a real problem with the girls. All the guys are saying that all they're doing is Instagrams and YouTubes of themselves. That
Hey,
they're
Go
really
Minnie,
weird.
how are you? Welcome in. She likes pineapple dipped chocolate. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Zach has a girlfriend now, Ron. Zach found a nice girl, but I think she left. I think she had to go back to school. So that's hard. When the girls are somewhere else, it's hard. Hey, G-Town Mary Ellen, how are you? Look at this. Where's Davis Islands?
Florida. It must be on the West Coast. It must be by Tampa.
Davis Islands, Florida. It says this boat's from. Look at that. Let's see what they're doing up here. They're having a good time, Wendy. Let's see what these ladies are talking.
Here, Wendy would get a table over there, right there, all day long. It's just
Ron says a place for Wendy. She can sit and she can zoom in on the boats. Hey, Plymouth Rock, welcome. How are you? All right, let's see. Today's Sunday. We're not going to see Diz Our Dream back until Thursday, but tomorrow we do have Steve's World. So check out Steve's World tomorrow, Monday. Are we going home tomorrow?
we'll be at home tomorrow.
We'll be home
like
tomorrow.
7
Boy,
a.m.,
this
8 a.m.
was a short trip. That's okay. Wendy will bring her binoculars, she said. Yeah, you'll need them. Look at all those yachts. So much to see.
Well, remember our friend that used to live across from the W in Fort Lauderdale? He had a special telescope.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I was climbed up.
Our friend Pete, his condo was across from the W Hotel. They have like a disco. They have like a bar in there with a pool that, like, if you're sitting at the bar, like, you see people diving in the pool, like you see their legs, you see them swimming.
Pool.
It's like a glass wall, a glass pool. Yeah, that's what it is. It's unbelievable. If you ever go to the W Hotel in Fort Lauderdale Beach, check out that pool. Well, beware if you're going in the pool that the people sitting in the bar below you can see you. I never went in that pool. Also, guys, the Pete McDivitt show's on tonight, 6 p.m. with the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat. You'll see Stephanie Keeble on there. She's in our chat right now. Mr. Max from Russia. I've been called Comrade before, Mr. Max. Don't know if you knew that. By Chris Dadbuilds. And check out Dadbuilds, too. Dadbuilds is going to be interviewing somebody tonight. And Ashley King. And she's going to tell you all about China. So make sure you check out Chris Dadbuilds tonight. And I'm sure after the interview and everything, they'll be playing some crazy blueprints. I'll probably be up and fall asleep to listening to that tonight. Look at this, Carry On. Here's a deckhand. I love this boat. Look, it has some of the old wood on it. I'll bet he has to polish that wood. He has to wax it. Come on. Look at that. That's really pretty.
Vero Beach?
From Vero Beach. His boat was registered in Vero Beach.
Atlantis bought this. They're going to tear it down and add.
Is that a great time for Ron to wear his Steelers Speedo? Ron does not have a Steelers Speedo. Just saying. Thank you, Wendy, for that link for Chris Duckbills. All right, we're almost there. Let me fill my phone, see how hot it's getting. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Look at this, it's called the YOLO. Y-O-L-O, YOLO. Did this just pull in, Ron? I don't remember this being here when we came. Dumb. I think that just pulled in. Yeah, look at that. How many stories is that? So, decks. So there's the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4 decks high. Wow.
35.
How big of a crew do you have on this ship? How many?
It's about 8 at the moment.
8 of you?
Yes.
Yes. Where are you from?
South Africa.
South Africa. You're so cute. You remind me of my son Michael. Yeah, can I show you on camera? And your first name?
Ben.
Ben. This is Ben from South Africa. He's on this crew, and at the moment there's about 8 of them on here. Have fun, Ben. All right. The boat looks wonderful. You do a great job. Hi, do you help him? Or are you the owner?
I'm part of the team.
You're part of the team.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great job. All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah. The one time
I'll talk to whoever I
when we
see.
have, I got this Sony camcorder, and me and Mike was walking the dock one morning, and this guy said, "Hey, I bet you never get a video yourself." And I didn't think no. I said no, and he says, "Let me take the video." So he's taking the video and walking, and he's getting further and further away from us. And I told Mike, I says, if he runs, he says, you track him down, I'll take care of the rest. And track him down. Meanwhile, the guy stopped, and he says, "Here's my yacht." And he got onto one of these $100 million yachts, and we was worried about this camera that was worth 59 cents compared to what took him.
That went right over Ron's head, Rob Law. He didn't even hear it.
$300K. What did?
No, what I said.
What'd you say?
Never mind.
You want to go this way? We can go this way.
Well, okay, we never walked this way before, but here we are. We're here at the Harborside, and there is a dog.
What'd you say?
Oh, I told the young man that he was cute. He was cute.
Oh, yeah.
He reminded me of my son. Blue eyes, blonde hair.
Yeah.
Rob, he just made a comment about
Yeah.
it. It's so funny. Ah. Yeah, Wendy, how you going to meet anybody if you don't, right? I talk to anybody. I love people. I love all you guys in chat. Love talking to you. Yeah, here's the building here. This is the Harborside at Atlantis. This is where we stay. Over
nice.
here,
It has a kitchen.
over here's the
laundry.
Royal Tower. This is where we just came from, where we walked through the casino, all the designer shops, and we went out the back side to the pool area, where we saw the pools and the sharks. And this is the marina at Atlantis, where all these yachts are parked. Okay, Ron, see, it's getting really sunny here. Now I can't see. Let me... All right, look at this. Oh boy, here's a party. Let's see what's going on in here. Hey, Wendy. There's a party going on right there. Big party. All right.
With that accent, that sounds like a boat that'll be seized if it's U.S. water.
Your uncle is senile and he talks to everyone too. So, oh my gosh. I can't see here. Let me see. Rosenfound, there. I can see a little bit. It's the sun is really shining now. Let me see if I can.
Look at this, Williams Island, Florida. That must be another.
Hi, Blvd channel.
West
Welcome in,
Coast.
Justin. Williams Island, Florida.
That
Yeah,
must be
there's
another West Coast island.
West Coast boat here. Alrighty.
Well, you could show Jennifer.
I'm continuing,
I
Ron.
mean the reef and right over there, pointing the reef and the cove. Building.
Oh yeah, now where we are, we can see the other two buildings here at Atlantis. Let me
On the
see.
right's the cove.
The one on the right is the cove right there, and the one on the left is the reef. And those are two other places that you can book besides the Royal Tower and Coral Tower. All right, I can't see chat momentarily. And so this is the channel coming into the marina from the Intracoastal. And you can see the cruise ships. Let me zoom in on the cruise ships here. You can see where the cruise ships are docked. Can you see the tail end sticking
There's
up there?
a couple carnivals, a Disney.
There are. That's how
Starship.
close the
Military
cruise
PT
ships
boat.
are here.
We gave the Bahamas one of the U.S. reconditioned PT boats.
You have a good day too, Mr. Max. Thanks for stopping in. Here's a dive boat, I think. Is this a dive boat going out? No, this is just Sam Breezy.
That's a dive boat.
That's a dive boat, yeah.
It's probably what it's
Yeah.
called.
There's a Stewart's Cove. It does. Is it Stewart's Cove? There's a dive boat right there. So they'll come pick you up for dive trips as well, guys. I would recommend booking Stewart's Cove if you're going diving. They'll come right into the Atlantis here if you're staying and
Well, no, they
pick
have
you
a
up.
dock here.
They have a dock here, yeah. All right. Coming on the side here, the harbor side. Didn't the Chinese build that arena for them, Ron, right there in the distance?
No, that's which.
That arena,
Oh,
yeah, for the Bahamians, that baseball field.
where are you
Or
talking about?
right there, the
No, that's volleyball. No, the one they
stadium.
built was in.
Oh, it was inland, yeah. There's like stadium seating there for sporting events, probably
That's
soccer.
a volleyball. They have
And
a volleyball
soccer.
championship.
They play soccer. They probably play baseball there too.
They also have the Michael Jordan Open on this island. He bought the golf course.
Yeah, Michael Jordan lives here. Hi, Nicole Francis.
Well,
Welcome
he has
in.
a
How are
place here.
you?
He lives by us.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Jordan bought the old airport that was on Paradise Island. We used to, when Ron and I were real young, we used to fly right into here on a seaplane. The seaplane would land and it would come right in. Yeah, there's a pirate ship. They started that. They're doing pirate ship tours.
Oh, we'll have to do that. Bloody
I know.
round. Oh, there's the hot tub for Harborside.
Yeah, there's a hot tub over here. So hopefully the gate is unlocked from the side. Ron had me walk the whole way around here. Not sure why. Look at all those motors on that boat too.
100, 200, 300, 400. That's the way you count motors.
Magical. This is called the Magical from Tampa. Pretty.
Now the Tampa. Water
Hi,
was-
Martha Elizabeth Mills. Welcome. And now we're back to where we started, guys, at the Harborside, and we've been live almost 2.5 hours, and take you out here and show you where we're going to have some lunch, provided the signal stays strong. So this is our pool area here at the Harborside right here. And this is the Paradise Island Bridge right here. Let's take you up here. There's a pirate ship out there. Zoom in on that for you. That's the Paradise Island Bridge. And there's the pirate ship tour. Oh, they're playing the APT song. I can hear it. Stephanie wants to know, do you need 4 motors on a boat that size? No, but if they want to speed.
If they want to get back to the United States in
fast.
a hurry, probably they can get back, well, from here, it's going to take a little longer. It'll take about 5 hours. But to Bimini or Freeport, with them motors, they can get there in an hour and a half.
So here we have at Sunset Point. And this actually had they actually had a fire here. Hi, how are you? 2 in the shade if you have any shade. Thank you.
Therefore, that's the building you burned right there.
Oh yeah, that was the kitchen, wasn't it?
I think,
Yeah. Hey there, Sam Eagle. How are you? It is a beautiful day. Alrighty. This is shady right here. Alright, guys. Why don't you just come behind me, Ron, and let me get this down here, and I'm gonna put this up a little bit. Actually, I think you have to maybe stand. Well, let me see.
Here, wait a minute. Oh,
Yeah, just take your hands off the table, okay? And you'll be fine. Take your hands and body off the table. Oh my goodness. All right, I gotta take this hat off because this hat's killing me. All right, there we go. All right, so we're here, guys. We're here at the Sunset Point, and we're gonna have a little bit of lunch, a little later than we anticipated, but not too bad. Here's Ron. Can you move over a little bit? There we go.
Am I in there? I can't see myself.
Yeah, you're in there. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. We had a little tour of the Harborside Resort here at Atlantis that we just walked back to. We saw the marina at Atlantis. We saw the Marina Village shopping area and its restaurants. And we went into the Atlantis Royal Tower. Saw some shopping in there, saw some restaurants.
Saw some sharks.
Went out to the pools. And then we did a loop and we came back here along the docks and enjoyed the yachts.
Let's do a pirate tour cruise in July on stream.
Yeah, I'll stream back here again on July. Maybe we'll take you on the pirate ship, huh?
Yeah.
That will be fun.
Like
yeah, we should have a good signal there because it's right here. It goes right in the intercoastal.
Ships if you want to show the ships behind you.
All right. Thank you, Tiki Me and
You can see the cruise ships behind you.
Yes, do what Tim says. Follow me on Instagram, guys. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the thumbs up now. Hit that subscribe button. Ring your notification bell so you know when I go live. The next time I'm going to be live is Tuesday. Where am I going to be Tuesday?
Somewhere I'm not.
Somewhere Tuesday. I'm not sure. I have to look at my channel. I think I'm going to be in the Magic Kingdom though. But anyway, if you're subscribed and your notification bell's rung, you'll know where I'll be live. And yes, just what Tiki Man said, thank you to all the mods. Zippity Doo Doug's going to be live in the parks this week, guys. Zippity Doo Doug's a good friend of mine. He's from my hometown. He's a mod. I mod for him. He mods for me. And he has a home stream that he does every morning called Coffee Talk. He also does Shade Room Runways periodically and Hump Day Wednesday. So check out the Zippity Doo Doug channel. Epcot Forever Jordan was in here before. You guys mostly know Jordan. Check out Epcot Forever as well. Just our dream, of course. Next Thursday will be the next time we'll see Jeff and Angela. And Steve will World Monday. Dad Builds has an interview tonight coming up, a really good interview you're not going to want to miss. Check out Dad Builds and the Pete McDivitt show at 6 p.m. With the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat every Sunday. So thank you all. Can you wave?
Yep, we'll say everybody.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone. I'm going to show you the cruise ship so we have a nice view on the way out. There they are. Oh, we can get a good view of those ships in the distance. I'll zoom in for you.
You can zoom in on Wizard Mickey on the back of the one chair.
Yeah, guess what's over there, guys? The Disney Dream is over there. I'm going to post a picture of me on Instagram where I'm wishing to be on the Disney Dream.
And I'm saying
You're welcome to Speech Jill. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, Angela. The dream's over there, Angela. I made Ron take a picture of me crying, dreaming to be on the dream someday. All right, have a wonderful Sunday, everyone. Bye-bye.